If you have an Apple TV in your Amazon cart right now, I need you to delete it immediately. I'm seriously not exaggerating here. If you buy a streaming box today, you're going to massively regret it in just a few months. According to a massive wave of new supply chain leaks and insider reports, Apple is about to do something they have honestly never done before with their living room hardware. They're splitting the entire lineup directly in half. We're no longer just getting a simple spec bump or a redesigned remote. We are looking at the imminent launch of the Apple TV Pro and a completely new, absolute monster of a device being referred to internally as the Apple TV Ultra. What Cupertino is quietly building behind closed doors is not just a box for watching Netflix or scrolling through YouTube. They are preparing a Trojan horse designed to completely take over your smart home and, more importantly, quietly launch a massive strike against the PlayStation and Xbox in the casual gaming market. Let us start by breaking down the Apple TV Pro, because even the standard upgrade this year is completely insane. For years, Apple has treated the Apple TV as a secondary priority, basically throwing in older chips just to keep it running. The current model uses the A15 Bionic, which is the exact same silicon from the iPhone 13. It does the job for streaming, but it is fundamentally limited when you push it. But the new leaks confirm Apple is totally abandoning this strategy. The upcoming Apple TV Pro is reportedly skipping multiple generations and adopting the A17 Pro chip. Yes, the exact same 3-nanometer powerhouse that drives the iPhone 15 Pro. You have to stop and ask yourself a very serious question here. Why on earth does a box designed to play 4K movies need a 3-nanometer smartphone chip? The answer is Apple Intelligence. Mark Gurman recently confirmed that Apple has had this new hardware essentially finished and sitting in Cupertino for months. The reason they did not launch it earlier this year is that the hardware was deliberately delayed to perfectly align with the launch of the completely rebuilt conversational Siri. The Apple TV Pro is engineered to be the ultimate, completely invisible brain of your entire house. Right now, smart home control is a fractured, frustrating mess. You have to use specific robotic commands, and half the time Siri totally forgets what you just said. With the A17 Pro inside the living room, all of that on-device AI processing happens instantly. You will not be navigating clunky menus anymore. You will simply sit on your couch and tell Siri to dim the living room lights, turn up the dialogue on the movie, and show you the front door camera all in one single breath. And because of that massive neural engine, it will actually understand the context and execute it flawlessly. Honestly, I'll believe it when I see it, but the leaks are incredibly strong. What do you actually use your smart TV for right now? Are you just watching movies, or are you actively trying to build out a smart home? Let me know down in the comments, because I am genuinely curious how many of you actually use HomeKit. But the Apple TV Pro's connectivity is where things get genuinely exciting for tech enthusiasts. It is heavily expected to feature Apple's custom in-house N1 wireless chip, bringing Wi-Fi 7 and deep thread support. DG Times has been reporting heavily on Apple expanding their internal wireless silicon, and when you put an N1 chip in the center of a house, it becomes the ultimate traffic controller. Think about how many devices are choking your current router right now. You have the TV, multiple HomePods, smart locks, security cameras, lighting rigs, and everyone's iPhones fighting for bandwidth. Wi-Fi 7 is not just about faster download speeds. It is about incredible, rock-solid stability when heavy bandwidth devices are operating at the exact same time. You want your 4K security camera feed to pop up instantly on the screen as a picture-in-picture window without your movie buffering or dropping resolution. The Pro model guarantees that stability. Ming-Chi Kuo recently detailed the TSMC 3 nanometers yields, pointing out that Apple finally has the production capacity to put these advanced chips in lower volume products without bottlenecking iPhone production. That seamless integration is exactly why this box exists. Now hold on to that thought, because as impressive as the Pro model is, the Apple TV Ultra is where Apple is about to completely disrupt the tech industry. Rumors have been aggressively swirling from sources like Shrimp Apple Pro that Apple is planning up to 3 new products with Ultra branding by early 2027, and a flagship living room device is sitting right at the absolute center of this strategy. While the Pro model is built for flawless streaming and AI smart home control, the Apple TV Ultra is actively targeting the AAA gaming space. We're talking about a true stealth console. Mako Takara recently hinted at larger cooling assemblies in the supply chain, and the leaks suggest the Ultra could bypass the A17 entirely and feature a heavily binned A18 chip or even an M-series processor. We are talking about a monstrous multi-core GPU with hardware-accelerated ray tracing built directly into the silicon. Think about what that actually means for a second. Apple has already invested millions of dollars to get massive, demanding console titles like Resident Evil 4, Death Stranding, and Assassin's Creed Mirage running natively on their high-end silicon. Now, imagine taking an M-series or A18 chip, removing the severe thermal limitations of a tiny smartphone chassis, and giving it active cooling in a slightly larger Apple TV Ultra box. No more thermal throttling. You plug that directly into wall power, completely eliminating any battery life anxiety. Then, you connect a PlayStation DualSense or an Xbox controller via Bluetooth 6. Suddenly, the Apple TV Ultra is not just competing with the NVIDIA Shield TV Pro. It is a legitimate gaming console. Apple knows they cannot immediately dethrone the PlayStation 5 Pro, but they do not need to. They are aiming for the massive market of casual and mid-tier gamers who want console-quality graphics without buying a dedicated, massive piece of plastic. Ross Young has even mentioned Apple testing higher refresh rate outputs for their next-generation display engines, pointing directly at 120 Hz gaming on your television. The Ultra is heavily rumored to feature significantly larger base storage options, potentially starting at 256 or 512 gigabytes, specifically to accommodate these massive 50 gigabyte game downloads. The cooling architecture will likely be completely redesigned, utilizing a whisper-quiet fan system to sustain maximum frame rates during extended gaming sessions. But whether you choose the Pro or the Ultra, Apple is changing how you actually hear your content. To truly understand the 2026 living room vision, you have to factor in the HomePods. A single HomePod is great, but pairing two full-size HomePods flanking your television is where the absolute magic happens. The LEC recently reported on Apple sourcing new high-bandwidth audio transmitters, and Apple has engineered this setup to completely replace traditional AV receivers and massive wired speaker arrays. You get one sleek Apple TV box hidden away and two minimalist speakers handling Dolby Digital 7.1 and spatial audio. Because of eARC support, this setup can actually grab the audio from your other HDMI devices and blast it through the HomePods with virtually zero latency. With all this processing power, there is one specific feature everyone is praying Apple fixes, and that is movie dialogue. We all know the absolute nightmare of modern movie audio mixing. You're watching a blockbuster late at night. The characters are whispering, so you crank the volume up just to understand the plot. 10 seconds later, a massive explosion happens and your windows are rattling while you scramble for the remote. Apple currently has a basic enhanced dialogue feature, but with the insane neural engine of the A17 Pro or the Ultra's M-series chip, they have the headroom to completely revolutionize this. We are expecting real-time, AI-driven audio isolation that dynamically lifts human voices out of the mix without crushing the dynamic range of the soundtrack. That one feature alone is worth the upgrade for millions of frustrated viewers. Does bad audio mixing drive you crazy too? Or is it just me? So, when is this actually happening? And, more importantly, how much is this going to destroy your wallet? This is the massive catch that nobody is really talking about. Apple recently hit the current Apple TV models with a massive, completely silent price hike. The base Wi-Fi model jumped up in price, and the Ethernet version skyrocketed. Apple never does this randomly. They're establishing a new pricing floor. It is the classic Apple tax at work. If the Apple TV Pro adopts that higher tier to cover the immense cost of the A17 Pro and the new Apple Intelligence hardware, the Apple TV Ultra could easily push into the extremely premium territory. We might see it hit numbers that make it an actual console replacement. If you want the absolute dream setup, An Ultra box paired with two full-size HomePods as your daily driver. You are staring down a price tag approaching $1,000. Apple is expected to pull the curtain back on both of these devices this September or October, launching perfectly alongside tvOS 27 and a massive Siri overhaul. So, here's my final verdict. If you just need a cheap stick for basic YouTube videos in the guest bedroom, go buy a Roku. But if you want a future-proofed hub that runs conversational AI natively, seamlessly routes your entire smart home without a single hiccup, and legitimately plays AAA console games at high frame rates, keep your credit card in your wallet right now and wait for the fall. The Apple living room revolution is literally just weeks away from being fully realized.